Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Along This Spiritual Journey. So, have you ever been in a room and someone walks in and they are just stunning? Their energy is cool, they seem cool, their outfits put together, they look fresh, they're happy, they're friendly, they actually have a cool demeanor, they're not bothering nobody, they just come in and sit down, but everybody's looking at them. Okay, that's one image. Then you have another image. When someone walks in, they can have all the same outside attributes, but they come in disruptive and cussing people out and being rude and being mean, and then they go sit down. Now, everyone's left with those two energies. This is energy hijacking, okay? There is a duality to everything. And what I realized is those dualities, depending on how people let them become extremes, then becomes the polarity. So I always pay attention to this energy because it's attached to something. Everything is attached to something. Each person can walk in immaculate. It tells you something about their demeanor, their character. Maybe most people are drawn to that. That's going to be the superficial. Then you'll have the people who recognize the energy of the person who's joyful and pleasant and not trying so hard to be seen, versus the person who's coming in and being disruptive and saying they're being themselves, but they're disrupting others' environments just to get attention. This, again, is something that we have learned as children, and it's something that we get to then re-educate ourselves when we go into high school and go into college, and we get to be around social groups and learn what gets attention, what doesn't get attention. I don't see anything wrong with being able to walk into a room and be yourself. But I do think it's annoying if someone thinks that just because you like to be a certain way, everyone else has to take on that energy as well. There's times when you do, depending on the environment, you got to kind of just walk in and sit down and not let it be about you. I mean, you're not going to walk into a funeral and start screaming and running down. And I mean, we know those people, but are you getting the point? Again, I don't get mad at these people. I don't get upset. I just pay attention to, again, that is a maturity cycle. And that's where we, as people who recognize these cycles, have to forgive ourselves for passing judgment, because there's going to be situations and times when we don't recognize that we are doing the same thing. And it's okay to not know, but it's also important to know that when you are walking into a room and you're presenting an energy, that you at least know that you're hijacking it for the right reasons and not for negativity. And so this is why I always say, pay attention to what you like to represent yourself as, because it will follow you wherever you go. And that's just life. Sorry, guys. Get used to it. Love ya.